Hi, welcome to HeKate's Crossing. Now, I'm sorry in the background, you're going to hear my daughter, the printer going, because my daughter needs her assignment printed out for her class. I've been trying to sort it out and work out which is best. So anyway, tonight, hi Hale, how are you? Okay, tonight, what I want to talk about is the decks that I got arrived today in the mail. I got 4. So the first one we got is the After Tarot. We got Cards of Time. We've got Inspired by Frida and Let's Go. They're both by the same, these two are both by the same art or the same creator. So they're the new deck. So let's have a look very quickly at the imagery. I'm not going to do full walkthroughs yet. Those walkthroughs I'll do later. So the After Tarot looks at a Rider-Waite-Smith image after the event. So it's sort of a wee bit different. Oh, you like the After Tarot deck? Yeah. I've got the before now, and I've got the Smith-Waite one, Smith-Waite deck, and I wanted to get the After as well. So that's what I've got, and I'm not going to show you all the images because I am going to do a walkthrough. So I was really pleased with those coming in. Course. So absolutely wrapped. So that's that one, the After. And then I got this deck here, and this one is called Cards of Time. I really should have my glasses on so I can actually see. Cards of Time. And what they do is with Cards of Time, looks at moments in time. So like Alpha and Omega, you are free in the choice of the moment, times of life. Then it's got the sun signs, Pisces, Virgo, Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, and Libra, Aquarius, Aries, and Gemini. So it's got the sun signs, and then it's got, it's almost going too fast, 1 day, 1 week, 2 day, it is a progressing well now, 2 days, 2 weeks, 3 days, 3 weeks, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's 12 weeks. Then it's got Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. So then it's got the days as well. So that'll be an interesting one to have a look at. Hi, Master Manifester. So these are the new decks that I've got in at the moment. So this is the Frida one, Inspired by Frida, and it's just got different images of her on the front. Just to show you quickly. And then on the back is Let Every Gesture Show the World Your Blooming Fragrant Heart. You're a living work of art. You're always becoming your true self, etc. So there's lots of different things being said on the back of those ones. And then the other one's called Let Go. Again, lots of different images on the backs. Oops, I'll just sort that out later. And then on the other side has got things like meditate to dispel all fears and becoming a beautiful and channeling magnetic person. Let go of any negativity and walk tall. Decorate yourself with grace and make it your reality. So yeah, really a different range of cards coming in today. Hi, Anastasia. So yeah, that's what I've got in today. So now my new decks. So it'll be interesting to see what they're like when I do some readings. So I'll put those aside, ready to do the walkthroughs. Okay. Oh, Witter, you changed your ID, Master Manifester. Oh, wow. Wow, wow. Okay. So, questions. Let's have a look. Just give me a minute, just take a deep breath. I haven't lit the incense yet. I just wanted to show you the new decks that I got in. So, just type in one question, clear, starting with how, what, why, deep breath, in through your nose, out through your mouth. You know, be empowered by your question as well. You know, think how is it going to affect your life? So let's begin. Okay, for me, by the way, it is the 31st of October, 2020, and it's 7:06 p.m. Okay, so nice deep breath. Let's fill in the energy. I can feel that heat coming already. Just take off my cardigan. Okay, so let's have a look. Now, I should have grabbed, I knew I was in the middle of grabbing a deck and I forgot to grab it. Right. I wanted to grab the deck of heroes. I find that messages have been really amazing. So, talking about relationships. For some reason, this deck just seems to speak. Let me just put these cards, the book and the cards. I haven't even looked at the book, so I've got no idea. But anyway, so let's put that there. So, what's a relationship? Between me and, well, okay. Relationships, let's have a look. A few cards have popped in, let's have a look. So it does talk about coming together. You've got 10 of Cups here, so it does feel like a sense of coming together on some level. And you've got the Knight of Cups there, so that definitely does bring in a sense of romance or something of some way. Here you've got the Page of Cups, which is just feeling a bit out of sorts in some way. And here you've got the Three of Wands, which is asking you to sort of like review where you're headed, what's actually going on. So even though there might be a bit of romance and things going on in the relationship, the beginning of the relationship, it does ask you to pause and to take a moment to have a look, because here we have the Seven of Swords. So it feels like something is taken from you, or you feel like something, or like you've been something's been taken from you. You feel disempowered in some way. And here you've got the Fool, so it does speak of a new adventures, new beginnings. So it does feel as though, Hale, that the relationship between M and H, okay, you and H, okay, does feel like there is a bit of romance going on in some level, but yet it asks you to pause, take a moment to review where the relationship's actually heading, because it's important that you feel empowered on this journey, or that you take back your power in some way. It feels like something's been taken from you. And so it does ask you to maybe create some new beginnings. Oh, okay, Mimsy. Okay, it sounds good. Okay, Hale, so that's really where the relationship's at for you in this case. Okay, I do feel like there's a sense of you sort of moving on in some way. It does feel like, or you'll be asked to sort of move on, or there is definitely a sense, oh, what's this? Here you've got Osiris. See, a sense of renewal, rebirthing. So I don't know whether that means that there's going to be a new level of awareness within the relationship or a new development, but it feels like there's some new adventures, a sense of renewal. Okay, so let's have a look at this let go. Let's let go. Let's see if this gives us a bit of a message. Let's see. Hale. Okay, this one here seems to be, it's underneath there. There we are. That's it. Dismiss thoughts that don't lead to the garden of infinite possibilities. That's an interesting one. Dismiss thoughts that don't lead to the garden of infinite possibilities. Maybe this one included. Except you don't lack for anything. The whole world belongs to you. So it does feel where I think this whole thing about being empowered with a sense of renewal coming into play allows you to say that, that anything's absolutely possible, that anything is absolutely possible if you choose to. How do you choose to react in a situation? How do you choose to walk ahead? This is about your own choices, your own free will, and things like that. So I feel that's part of the process. Okay, so that's that for you, Hal. What future relationship? I did that one. Okay. May I ask if I've already met the man that I've been trying to manifest? I'm talking to someone online right now, and I want to know if he's worth my time. Okay, let's do these. The deck of heroes. This deck here that I got. This deck of heroes tarot. Absolutely. I only started using it the other night, but the messages coming through just seem to be very clear. So, Anastasia, we're talking about the man you're talking to. Where's it at? Where's the relationship? Sorry about the printer going on in the background. It's my daughter trying to print her. It's my daughter's assignment. There were some issues, so not quite sure. Okay, so let's have a look. What message do I get when I look at the patterns? Okay, we got we've got the Emperor here. Someone in control. We've got the Sun with the weather. Wow, major impact. Very positive energy. And wow. Okay, we've got Emperor, Sun, Star, and Strength. Okay, Anastasia, it feels like you've got to give it patience. Okay, have the courage to allow yourself to enjoy the moment. Okay, Anastasia, just enjoy the moment. Okay, this is about the journey right now. Okay, it seems to be quite important, like you let your inner self shine through here. It's like you have this courage to just take a bit of a risk. It feels like he's someone who's quite in control of his journey. He feels like he could be a bit of a leader or a manager or a boss in some way. Definitely feels like, or a provider. Definitely feels like he's a provider. You've got the Sun, you've got the Star, and you've got the Strength card. I mean, beautiful range of cards there. I think very ultimately, Anastasia, it does feel like this is a one that you could really enjoy the moment with. It's not, it's really just enjoying the journey, give it the chance. And it does talk about a sense of chaos, and I think that's about calming yourself down a little bit. Don't let yourself get too wound up by what ifs or the past, what's happened in the past sort of thing. It's very much about looking at the now, seems to be the way to go. It's about standing in a sense of your own inner power. Let's have a look at the Santa Muerte Oracle. Okay, just give us a card. Okay, card number 16. So let's have a look at the message from the dead. Advice from the dead, should I say? The advice from the dead. Number 16. Now, my pronunciation in this I have to apologize for totally, because it's Quetzalcoatl. Quetzalcoatl. Do not fear and do not give up. Through perseverance and insistence, you will reach the goal that you desire and that most of all you deserve. Oh my God, Anastasia, exactly what I said. It's just confirmation when I talk about your strength, about not giving up, having that courage. Quetzalcoatl comes through and says, don't give up, don't fear. Don't have the fear. Just enjoy the moment. Enjoy the journey. That's part of the process. Wow, 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 wow. That just blew me away there. It's really about standing in your power. Don't let your chaos of your mind sort of override. Allow yourself to stay calm and just stay focused. Okay, Anastasia, I think that's really important for you as well. Wow, I love that message that came through. Wow. Wow. That's cool. Great, great message coming through here with these cards. Wow, blew me away. So let's see what comes through. I'm sorry if the computer might be a little bit lagging. Stay calm and focused and just enjoy the moment, enjoy the journey. I love the messages that come through on that. So I hope I haven't missed anybody. I'm sorry it's being a bit lagging with the chat, so I'm not quite sure messages and things. And I'm sorry in the background you'll hear my daughter's printing, as I said. Not quite sure what's going on there. Oh, it's restarting. Bugger. Mind of its own. Oh, you're welcome, you're welcome. Oh, card was also on the floor. I didn't see that one coming through, so I missed a message somewhere. What's card number 23? Card number 23 is unconscious. Trust your intuition, even if this seems to counter reason and rationality. Okay, Anastasia, I missed that card. That was for you, about trusting your own intuition, even if this seems to counter reason and rationality. So I think that's part of, like, don't let the past influence you in some way. It's like you're over-analyzing the situation. Don't overanalyze it. Just enjoy the moment. Definitely working through an unconscious way. This card is directly influenced by the moon, represents the unconscious, which is to say the treasure chest of images that come from our own experiences, into which thoughts, instincts, emotions, or behavior models flow and are influenced in turn by this part of our minds that we are unaware of. It is the passage between the spiritual and physical planes, intrinsically connected to dreams. The psychic dimension is also in connect with all aspects that come from collectiveness and with the primary, innate, and archetypal aspects that originate in the world of emanations. Trust your intuition, even if this seems to counter reason and rationality. Wow, cool message. Okay, so just waiting to see if there's any more messages coming through. I'm just looking at the Samhain Oracle. If anyone wants a message with this, it's pretty much in regards to Samhain, Seasons of the Witch, Samhain Oracle. Okay, not these ones. 4 cards, and they split into 2 sets. Right, let's have a look at set number 1. Frog and Coming of Winter. Frog, may the lily beneath your breast allow you to drink from its healing waters. Be still, for there is serenity behind the drowning croaks. Coming of winter, it comes in lullabies deep within your mirrored flesh. Alas, it is time to lay your quivering chest upon the winter's coming. Now, why have they got chest in both of those cards? Okay, Frog, which is number 17 here. Okay, transformation and serenity. So there is definitely lots of changes coming in. And here we've got card number 11, coming of winter, which talks about reflection and rest. So transformation, allowing us to rest in this moment. Okay, through transformations, it is allowing us to actually rest. Now let's have a look at the second two cards. The underworld and great. Wow, aren't they amazing the way they sort of come together? Here we have the underworld and greet the darkness. So the underworld is number 40. No idea who this message is for. Okay, this again, we're talking about transition. So there's definitely changes happening. Okay, and it's about maybe dealing with some judgments in some life. Judgments, but transitions does seem to talk about transformations. And number 19 does talk about greeting the darkness. Wow, I just think they're amazing. It does about self and inner truth. So working within your oneself. So as you go through the transitions within oneself, you maybe find an inner truth. Okay, it feels like you're transitioning within self. Wow. As you're transitioning within your inner self, find your truth. Wow. Isn't that amazing? Here you have this, again, transformations and changes coming. And here you've got this transition. It really confirms it. Oh, Mimsy, you're grabbing some food? Cool. Cool, cool. So you looked at the cards of Samhain. When I shuffled them, they went in and they split into two different groups. This one here, the frog and coming of winter, it really did speak of changes, transformations, so that you can rest, you know, a sense of resting in oneself. So the transformations brings a period of rest in some way. And here you've got this transition, and with that transition of self, you know, you're finding your inner truth. You know, as you transition, you find your inner truth. Wow, amazing messages. That sounds like it's for you. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. If you're going through huge changes and huge transformations, just remember to rest and take care. And it's like you're finding your own inner truth, so you're able to expand and grow within yourself as well. Let's see if we get a little bit more information. Can you tell us, oops, that's just me being clumsy. Find out a little bit more information in regards to these cards. Just me being clumsy. That was me just fell out of my hand. It wasn't a... Okay, that one was definitely this and this one. Here we've got some sense of new beginnings coming in. Oh my God. How's this? The Fool and the World fell out. The new beginnings to the end, or the end to the new beginnings. Whoa, talking about, you know, transforming, moving into new cycles, new adventures. I mean, wow, the World and the Fool. That's straight away. The World and the Fool. You got the World 3 times. Wow, you got the World 3 times this week. Okay, confirmation. It's like you're moving into new cycles, where hence you've got the Fool. Holy moly, all right. I love the synchronicity of the cards. Look, they obviously picked up on your energy. You've obviously been going through a whole lot of stuff and just really focused on you. So yeah, interesting cards coming out, when you think it's all about transitions, transformations, changes, end of cycle, moving into something new, a sense of rebirth, renewal, you know, dealing with your healing on so many levels. Oh wow, it's just the cards, they do, you know, does amaze me. You're welcome, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh, I hope this thing prints for my daughter. It's driving me crazy. Doing her fashion diploma, and she had to print out some pictures, and I'd used it, but I think I did too much ink in it, like it's best to print, and it was the photos were coming out funny. It was too much color, so I put it back to save the ink, and it seems to look better. I don't know. Oh, you're so welcome, Mimsy. That's so much easier to say. For sure. So yeah. Oh, itchy foot. So yeah, if anyone wants to, I do have a group called HeKate's Crossing on Facebook. If anyone wants to join, please subscribe. Please let me know. Please request to join. You'll find me on Twitter and Instagram, of course, and you'll find the decks that I have created myself on Make Playing Cards, of course. Ah, Shimsy is a nickname from your childhood friend. Okay. Well, don't be giving me any more cards right now. I'm just shuffling. Empress bracelet came out a lot the other night. Okay, so I've got, how many decks? Has anyone got their tarot decks on order? I'm down to about 15. I've got some Rain Coast tarot and oracle decks coming. I've got what else have I got? I got Hand Me That Pencil, the artist that does these cards and does Songs of My Heart and all those ones you might have seen on my channel at different times. She's putting out a nice little deck in the next couple of weeks. I'm looking forward to that. I've got Uncover Your Past Life Oracle coming from Margaret Peterson, and I've got her other one on back. That'll be still Kickstarter, still waiting to finish that one. It finishes this week. So now I've got the before and the Smith-Waite and the after. Yeah, so many decks on the way. Can't wait to see Christopher James's Rain Coast range. Really excited to see them. That's going to be so exciting. A reading regarding your current relationship. Okay. I'll stick to this deck, I think, because it just seems to be current relationship. Let's have a look. Oh, thanks. Thank you. Yeah, I love doing my walkthroughs and things now that I've got my camera sorted and my new webcam. Pleased with my new webcam. Oh, here we've got this completeness, a sense of unity seems to be coming through quite strong. Okay, whoa. Okay, here we've got Page of Swords. So it's like you expect only the truth, of course. Whoa. What do we got here? Strength. So it's about just keep going, keep moving forward. Okay, you got Page of Swords. And Page of Swords, in a way, is a sense of seeking, like truth seeker, always looking for the truth of the situation. I just got, be careful that doesn't, I want to say bite you in the butt for some reason. Oh, you live vicariously through me. Mimsy, I'm just being careful when you're with your current relationship that it doesn't bite you in the butt in the way of the truth. You know, it's always seeking the truth. Just have the courage to, I want to say, surrender. Here you got the Magician. So about manifesting what you want, or looking beyond the illusion. And here you got a sense of walking away. So it's like you're moving, no, not walking away. It's like you're moving into something new, but not necessarily in regards to the relationship. Maybe something new in regards to the relationship, not. Because I get this 10 of Cups, everything sort of coming together, great relationship, everything all good. But then suddenly it's like your mind starts to play havoc. Hi, African Sun. Whoa. It's like you're doing a lot of reflection. What are you worrying about your relationship? Six of Cups. It's like you're thinking about the past all the time. Facing your fears. What are you afraid of? Mimsy, what are you afraid of? It's like you're afraid of the past. Afraid of the past repeating. I think it's really important that you take a deep breath, take a stand back, and don't let your fears, I want to say, bite you. I just keep getting bite you in the bum for some reason. It's just like it's going to not do you any good. I don't know what the hell you can say that. I'm getting the words va au cœur. Okay, the words va au cœur is go to the heart. Okay, I'm just getting va au cœur means go to the heart. It's like you need to really radiate from your heart in many ways. I don't know why the word is va au cœur. I don't know if you speak French or you have someone in your ancestry that speaks French, but I'm just getting this strong, very, very strong energy going va au cœur, va au cœur, va au cœur. It's like go to the heart. It's all right, African Sun. I can show you the decks I did. They weren't proper unboxings. They were just really quick show of the decks. Okay, so Mimsy, I don't know whether you've got anyone in your ancestry that speaks French in any way, but I'm just hearing this very strong, powerful voice. Just to go to the heart, go to the heart, go to the heart. Va au cœur. Yeah, definitely. Départ. Départ sur la tête, oui. It says, yeah, get out of my heart. Départ de la tête. No, that's all right, African Sun. I can show you the cards, no problem. So does that make sense in regards to the relationship then, Mimsy? Really important for you to just get out of your head and go to that. That's right. But it feels very strong French ancestry. And here you've got the Green Man with abundance coming in. So it's definitely about bringing things into fruition, which is really important for you. So the Green Man is sort of like talking very much about prosperity and abundance. If you can just surrender and just allow things to flow. C'est très important. Tu es très, très heureuse. You're really important that you're happy. Mimsy, really important. Mimsy, it's really important that you're happy. C'est très important. Tu es très heureuse. Quel Robert? Quel Robert? Mimsy, do you know a Robert? Oh, you did? Do you know a Robert? Just seems a Robert or a Bobby or something like that. This is like so weird. I've just got the Robert or Bobby or Robert. It just says Robert. So I think it's Robert. This is weird. I don't normally speak in the French, so I'm trying to think in English and think in French at the same time. It's not easy. Oh, Mimsy, I can't believe you got the green man the other night you were here. Wow. It's amazing. Okay, the decks I got. African Sun. The Inspired by Frida, Let Go. They're both by the same artist. And then I got Cards of Time. No worry, Mimsy. If you don't know Robert, come back to me another. You may come back at some stage. You can let me know at any time. So, and then I got the After Tower. Oh, you're welcome. Mimsy, you're here. We can talk anytime. You can tell me in chat. If Robert, I don't know where the Robert. What is the Green Man? The Green Man is a, how do I explain this? Is a Celtic or a pagan god. Okay, I can give you a bit more information. I don't really work with the Green Man myself. He's not a deity that I work with. So let me read it for you if you want to know who the Green Man is. So luckily these are... Okay, Green Man, where are you? Okay, the Green Man. Walk through any rural area in Glastonbury and Cornwall areas of Britain, and you may, oh, he's more British, yeah, Britain, and you might see a leafy man appearing up through the ground itself. As churches in Spain and France, his features appear carved in the columns. In Wales, his face appears carved into the trees. Entwined with curling vines, the very essence of growth and fertility, the Green Man crosses many cultures and countries. He's perhaps one of the oldest energies, one of the glorious abundance of the earth and its plants, Lord of the woods, forest and gardens, and all that grows there. The Green Man has vitality and renewal flowing through his foliate body. In the Wiccan traditions, the Green Man is related to the horned god and is often used to represent the masculine divine. The god Ceronius, see, I normally sort of connect with more Ceronius than the actual Green Man himself. So Pan and even Osiris are also considered close energetic relations. There is a very strong birth, death, and rebirth aspect to the Green Man, mimicking the natural flow of life. Should the Green Man unfurl in your life, know that growth is underway and is bound to bring with it prosperity in all things. The deep energies of the earth are... Sorry, what did I say? The deep energy of the earth are at work to help you concrete the green that you want, whether that is health, success in schools, or even wealth. The Green Man also fosters a feeling of enthusiasm and passion and works side by side with you as things expand, transform, and grow. Ask yourself what is it that you wish to grow. What seeds need to be sown? Are you focused on school and academics, or is this a time you want to focus on creating beautiful art or writing, whatever it is? The green man can help you create an abundance. Wow. So there's a drum invocation as well. Green, green, my heart it beats. Green, green, you are who are the sound of my footfall in the forest. Hear my prayer tonight. You are the nectar, roots and flowers. Feel my prayer tonight. You who grow straight and honest. You who seed and live and die. You who rise from the compost and speak your word tonight. Green, green, my heart it beats. Green, green, green man come forth. Green man run forth. Green man meet me. Green, green. It certainly does. Oh, that's interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh, the Green Man is this Gods and Titans is just an oracle deck by Stacey DeMarco. If you're talking about the Devil card and Tower, there's many aspects in regards to that. Oh, you're welcome, Mimsy. You're up. Welcome for reading out the text. Sometimes it just helps sort of concrete stuff. When you're talking about the devil in the tarot, that's normally based on the horned god, as in Seronius or Pan, the fertility rites. There's also a bit of Dionysus in here, in the way he's a bit of an with orgies and things like that, you know, very sexual, very much about addictions, and where the Green Man is not about addictions at all. He's not. Also, the devil aspect really did come from the Christian, when you look at the Tarot de Marseille, ancient Italian, Visconti Sforza, those sort of tarot decks, the Spanish tarot, those original tarot decks were very much based on some of the texts used, etc., etc. So it's really interesting. Yeah, it's interesting when the cards sort of come through in so many ways. So yeah, I love that. So interesting. Who do tarot? So I don't know if anyone, African Sun, I didn't know if you wanted a reading, or you had a question, or. Sorry, you can hear in the background. It's my daughter's excitement printing out. Oh, that's better. Oh, don't tell me it's going to start again. Oh, I hate it when it starts again. Let me just have a look at something for my daughter. Don't restart. It's just the controls. So I don't know if anyone had any messages, had a question or anything. Don't forget to check out the links down below. Check the links on my channel. Oh, run out of paper. That's why. Sorry guys, I just got to add a bit more paper for my daughter's assignment. Whoops. My poor daughter. Not going to be happy with me. I let the printer run out of paper. Oops. That was clever. Okay, let's have a look. What can you just give me a topic then? African sun. If you're not quite sure about, let's have a look. African sun. Like to think about what's important in regards to the confusion. Let's have a look. African sun. Let's have a look. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, firstly, we've got the sense of Big Mama. So we've got the sun shining on you, okay? It feels like, definitely feels as though you've got the sun shining on you personally. Ten of Coins does talk about an inheritance in some way. We've got Seven of Coins, thinking about what do you actually want to bring into your life right now? What do you want to focus on? Okay, what do you want to bring? You want to have some clarity, and it does bring a sense of breakthrough. So it's being very careful about what are you focusing on, okay? What's so important to you, you know, about being empowered, being in control. Okay, Four of Baskets. It's like you're missing out on the big opportunities coming your way because you're so busy focused on the confusion and everything that's going on. It's like you're worrying about something you cannot control, is what the cards have sort of said. They're talking about, you know, the sun could be shining on your situation. It's how you choose to be happy. Okay, the Big Mama does talk about the sense of being happy, you know, having the joy. Yeah, you're so busy wound up in what you cannot control. I don't think he'll ever tell you the truth, to be honest. I don't think it's really trying. The cards are really basically talking about focusing on yourself. You know, what do you want to bring into your life? Are you going to still keep focusing on the negative, the confusion? You know, are you still, the Four of Baskets here is like you're so busy focusing in the other direction, you're missing out on all this good stuff that's going on. You're missing out on all the good stuff. Okay, so basically it's sort of like you're missing out on all the good stuff. You're so busy focusing on something that doesn't do you any good, doesn't allow you to be happy. It's like you're in this anger. Okay, and you're holding on to that in some way. I just got to grab another deck. Where are you? Angels. Not that one. There it is. And do I need the book? Okay. Oh, here it is. Sibyllus Oraculum. Yes, you want. Yeah. I want prosperity and happiness. Good. Well, this is what the cards are asking you. So let's have a look at the Sibyllus Oraculum, okay? I'm just going to pick out any cards that fall out. Okay, the first card we've got here is synthesis. So it's like, what are you bringing into? What are you, the energy that you're bringing into or you're creating? Okay, next one is gratitude. Oh, they're being a bit harsh. Sorry. You're like a dog with a bone. Okay. I can understand where you're coming from. This is just the cards that are coming out. I'm just, you know, me assurement. Oh, why me assurement? Oh, I'm going to have a look at that one, see what that one means. Okay. One more card coming out. Accumulation. Oh, and they're giving me another one as well. Limitation. Okay, so let's have a look. We've got the cards. Firstly, we've got synthesis. So it's like, what are you merging? Yeah. Gratitude. Reassurement. It's like being insured, being, you know, being reassured and everything. Accumulation. What are you accumulating in your life? You have a choice. Do you want that accumulation to be to pull you down, or do you want it to be lifted up? Oh, they're actually being quite strong. We're talking about limitations on everything that's going on at this time. Let me just see if I've got some questions here as we go through. Let me just have a little look-see. Okay, accumulation. All consume, few thoroughly digest. Ooh. Accumulation. Okay. I'm just getting the Nubian god of prosperity is Didan. Wealth, incense, especially frankincense, and the protector of all Nubian royalty. Okay, so D-E-D-U-N, and then Abundantia. Oh, right. Oh, that's the Roman goddess of wealth, who named means plenty. There are a few temples dedicated solely to the worship. And Nikal, N-I-K-K-A-L, was the Phoenician Canaanite goddess of fruits. Her Sumerian, the priestesses of Nikal were said to be experts in the art of dream interpretations. Wow, so interesting when you start. Okay, will more really make things better? Are you feigning contempt? Is your plan to get more morally, ethically sound? Do you fully appreciate and use what you already have? Are you upset or angry? Do you know exactly what it will take for you to feel fulfilled? Wow. Okay. What's next in the book? Limitations was next, wasn't it? Limitation is the prerequisite to infinity. Okay, your gods and goddesses. Enlil, E-N-L-I-L, was a Canaanite, Sumerian, Babylonian god of inalterable fate and the granter of immortality. He was the god of wind, air, wind, and breath. Fortuna was a Roman goddess of fortune and luck. She would be appealed to for a change in circumstances and had many aspects. So it's interesting to see what's coming through. Limitation is the prerequisite to infinity. Asking you to search within. Okay, so gratitude. Okay, you've got the god Min and Dionysus, the Roman god of viticulture, festivity, sexuality, and freedom. Freedom sounds really important. It's about giving yourself the freedom to move ahead. Okay, sorry, I'm still just taking a minute to go through the cards. They take a little while to sort of, just wanted to see if there was any information that sort of was important. Yes, the challenges that we are given sometimes in life can allow us to sort of question ourselves in many ways. So here you got synthesis. Let's have a look. Decide to put together every element of what you know regarding this issue. Include all facts, hunches, and insights. Exclude nothing. Take action as soon as the picture comes into focus. You got parts do not make the whole is made of parts. Synthesis. So it's what are you bringing together to make a whole within the whole situation. So it's quite interesting when you start sort of looking at the cards in many ways. Okay, so I hope that's sort of given you a bit of an idea. So why do I not see the measurements? What colour is that? It is the cool one, isn't it? I must have gone. Oh, measure. Talk about not reading. It's got it as two written words. Looks like they're separated, but it's not. It's measurement. Oh my God, talk about not being able to read. So that's what it was. Will is the measure of choice. How much does this mean to you? If you can do without it, then stop struggling and let it go. If it is important to you and worth the struggle ahead, then pursue it. It's giving you the choice to either keep struggling with it or to let it go. So interesting. So let's have a look at the let go cards. Let's do a let go card for you. Okay, let's have a look. This was the let go run, right? Let's have a look. What have we got here? You are royal, you are sovereign. Honor this and let go of those who do not acknowledge it. Let go of all limitations. You're creating a goddess through living your life. Who is she? Whoa. Okay, those are your two cards there. Okay, let go of all limitations. You are creating a goddess through living your life. Who is she? You are royal. You are sovereign. Honor this and let go of those who do not acknowledge it. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible. So beautiful cards in that respect. Don't know if that can be. No, might have to. If you want the messages, I can message you or just email me or catch me on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. Don't forget, if you're on Facebook, you can join the African Sun. Don't forget, if you're and Mimsy or anyone else that's listening, if you're on Facebook, you can join the HeKate's Crossing group. You're more than welcome to join the group. So just make sure you let me know who you are. That would be really cool. So really strong. Yeah, African Sun. It really is about your choice, of course, where you are in your journey. So if you want a little bit more healing, a little bit more help or guidance, catch me. Okay, if you don't use Facebook, that's cool. I do have the Facebook group, so you're more than welcome to join if you want to just catch up every now and then. On the will be a bit more with the Facebook group. I'm going to do a little bit more different things. Okay, yeah, so if you want to join, that's cool. Catch me on Twitter or Instagram as well. So you have got all those accesses as well. So I'm hoping that's printing out for my daughter. Sorry, I just need to go and get some more paper, I think. Oh, I didn't put enough in. I thought I had. Oh, it had come through twice, a double sheet. Sorry, guys, I'm sort of mucking around a little bit with my daughter's assignment. She can sort it out later. Yeah, so if you need some eye healing or something like that, I can definitely do a session for you. Or the eye cleansings and things is actually a free service. It's actually not charged, but there is Reiki and crystal Reiki and chakra realignments and a whole lot of other stuff as well. Soul energy clearing, universal balance, universal linking, lots of other things as well. So yeah, if you want to catch up at any time, you want to do some healing in some way, whatever you can, you know, if you just want to do a donation or a thing, you know, we can sort something out. Don't stress. I don't want people to stress or anything like that, because I know things can be a little bit difficult for people at the time. You know, not everyone can afford big sessions, but if we can do some little sessions or something like that, more than happy to help you in that way. But, oh my God, I hope this assignment for my daughter, she's doing a fashion diploma. She's on level 5 and she's had an assignment to print out. And of course, it was doing its own thing. So I'm not quite sure where I'm at. I have added a small, I've actually added like an under 5-minute eye healing session on my Facebook, in the Facebook group. So there is a under 5-minute session available for those that are in the group anyway. Oh, starting to get dark. So if you've got any questions or anything about anything else about decks, or any questions about tarot in general, or Lenormand, Kipper, Sibylla, playing cards, if you've got any questions or anything like that, I'm more than happy to help out. Doesn't have to be a reading. If you've got any questions or anything like that. Yeah, she's an amazing, I'm gonna say she's an amazing designer. She's the youngest in her class, because this is an EIT course. Hi, Maria Corrales. Yes, certainly. Just ask your question and we'll see where we're at. So yes, sorry, African Sun. Yes, she is level 5 of her course, because they wouldn't let her take any of the earlier levels. She's the youngest in her class, and in one of her assignments, she got what did she get? She got 3rd in the class. Right, hopefully you can sort that out. Yeah, so hopefully she'll be sorted. Okay, immediate love life. Let's have a look. Maria Corrales. Let's have a look. Okay. Wow, straight away I got this intensity, this passion. Okay, because of where, okay. It's definitely a shift. You're moving into smoother waters with the relation, with the immediate love life look like. Okay, this is interesting. Oh, were you in South Africa? Oh, thank you. She's only 18. She's only young, but she's doing really, really well. She's got her label all sorted. And she's doing a uniform for a business that she actually worked with. Well, she does work during school holidays and that. It's a cleaning company. Well, they've asked her to do the uniform. So that's taking up a lot of time to her at the moment. She's actually created the uniform for this job that this cleaning job that she's doing. Okay, so Maria, take care, African Sun. Welcome. Take care. Okay, Maria, we're looking at a relationship. What does your immediate love life look for? Well, you've got straight away the lovers. And to me, I just got this intensity, this passion coming into the situation. It's like you're moving into smoother waters. You've got the Six of Swords here. So it's like things are shifting for you in a positive way, which is really cool. And you've got the King of Cups. So you've got someone who's coming into your life who's very kind and caring, even though they may not always show their emotions. Okay, they are kind and caring, even though they may not actually show their emotions all the time. Okay, so that's interesting. Okay, the last card here, we have the sense of doing things in a traditional way. I've got the Hierophant here. So we're talking about a relationship, a love life coming into play. And I say there's a very, I get a feeling of a very intense relationship, very passionate, very creative on many levels. It's like you're moving into smoother waters. This person is very kind and caring, and maybe looks at things in a traditional aspect as well. That seems to be quite strong here. It's like it's going to be a very traditional relationship. Possible signs. Yes, African Sun, the internet has changed things. Akanshka Kushnik, yep, hi. Okay, so can you tell, what do you mean by signs? Are you talking about sun sign or signs that you'll notice? Oh, I think you'll just know. It's that whole thing of just knowing. You'll just know. Okay, here you got the Empress, so it feels like things are coming into fruition. It's just like you'll know. It feels very much, it's like you'll feel empowered. Okay, Maria, it tells me that you will feel the empowerment of the relationship. The relationship will empower you. It's like you'll feel like you're in control in a way. Okay, so tell us a little bit more about this relationship. Talking about sleep. Why have I got hypnosis with sleep? So maybe you've been feeling asleep, like you're feeling like you're not, in other words, you're not really seeing the situation. It's sort of saying to you, wake up, you know, time to wake up in the situation as well. So it's like you need to wake up. Okay, this is like telling me that you need to wake up. You've been asleep. You need to see what's happening around you. Oh, okay. Got Maui. It's about discovery. It's about enjoying the discovery. Okay, Maria, it's about enjoying the discovery, waking up, seeing what's around you. I'm sort of getting like smell the roses, like see what's happening around you seems to be really, really important at this time. Ooh, she foot. Just seeing. So, Maria, it does feel like everything's sort of coming together. It does feel like this is a relationship. It's going to be quite intense, but there's going to be a traditional aspect about it. And for you to discover more about it on your own, it's about waking up and Oh, I see. You want to know whether it's a Virgo or a Capricorn. Okay, so I'm not going to do cards of time. Let me just grab the astrology cards and just grab the, let's see if they give us any information about astrology. Let's see. Let me just pull out the astrology cards and let's see if they give us a clue as to whether... Okay, Scorpio, Capricorn, Leo. Let's see if they give us an idea. Now, remember, the cards might be just... I don't want Moon, don't want Saturn, Neptune, 12th house, Libra. Maybe somebody else in the picture that you're not expecting. So... let's just have a look and see what happens. Okay. Now let's give us an idea. Okay, can you tell us what zodiac sign or what sun sign this person is? Let's have a look. Okay, give me a number, Maria. Give me a number between 1 and 12. Hi, Jakari the Future. Hi, Shrishti. Maria, if you can give me a number between 1 and 12. Starting with 1 to 12. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, this is card number 6. Libra. Okay. So it does talk about a Libra. That doesn't necessarily mean like that's your one and only, but it's someone who may so it is. I mean, you don't have to go with the Libra, okay? You don't have to. You know, it's about trusting your own intuition, doing what's actually right for you. Okay, this is just an you know, you have free will, you have a choice in what you actually do. It's just an idea, it's just a suggestion. You know, maybe a Libra will come into your life, and it's hard to say I understand. Okay, why is it hard to say you understand? Okay. Don't use those. Okay. Now, who have I missed? Maria, come back and listen to the reading another time. Okay, so let's have a look. Sorry, guys, you can hear in the background the printer. It's my daughter's assignment being printed. So for those that... So I'm hoping it's printed out all right and not resetting. Okay. 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 Akansha. Can I get a reading about Akshay? Does he love me? Okay. Oh, it's hard to say. It's hard to tell with the signs. Yes, it is very hard to tell. You've got to trust in yourself. Okay, so what did I say? Akanshka. Can I get a reading about Akanshka? Does he love me? Oh, okay. This card here, I don't know about the others, but let's just see what else comes in. Okay, tell us a little bit more about this relationship. Okay. There it is. Battles, conflicts. Is there anything else that I need to know, that we need to know about this relationship? No, okay, basically I've got here about transformation and changes taking place in regards to the, does he love you? Well, there seems to be some changes going on. Okay, it does seem to be some changes. Okay, then we've got the 8 of Cups, which is talking about walking away. It's like he's walking away. It's about past, something to do with the past. Okay, maybe taking on the past. You asked about him loving you, and I get that sense of maybe he's dealing with some past issues and past things. Maybe he's going through some transformations and some changes. There are some battles or some conflicts happening within him as well. Okay, Kanshka, it feels like he is dealing with some past issues. Okay, and I know it's affecting you at this time. Okay, he's dealing with some stuff. So at this time, I can't feel like he's coming into the relationship at all at this time. It doesn't feel like he is. He's just got so much going on. And until he deals with it. So tell us a little bit more about a Kanshka relationship. Okay, I'm actually getting to go and just grab another deck. 1 second. Love Oracle. Oh, this is a deck that I made myself. This is Art Love Oracle. Okay, so let's have a look. Akanshka, let's have a look. I can't. Okay, we got healing through self-love. Okay, they're telling you you can heal through self-love. So just don't think things are going to go the way that you expect them to. Okay, definitely it's about your own healing, getting your own groove on. So it's finding your own healing, having some laughter and celebration within your own life. It's not about this other person coming in. Okay, he's got business loss he's faced currently, and you feel like he's running away. Okay, now the last card does talk about, sorry, you can hear next door. They've got a party going on next door. Well, they're loud, aren't they? Commitment within relationship. So it does feel like there is a lot of healing, a lot of stuff to go on. So if you can do that healing and actually get your own groove on, have your own fun, that there is a commitment in some way within a relationship. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean with him, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean with him, okay? It just feels like you could be moving on. Okay, I'm just not getting the sense of, let's try. Just trying to give you a clear picture. Beloved, just trying to get you, Kanshka. I feel like there's a lot of confusion going on. I feel like there's very scattered energy. So let's have a look, Kanshka. Tell us a little bit about Kanshka's relationship. Okay, what have we got here? Oh, it's like this sabotage and trying to find a way to be secure. So there's a lot of sabotage going on, and whether that's perception or thoughts and things, and I don't know whether that's part of his journey as well, but you need to find a way to find security within yourself as well. So I just feel like there's a lot of confusion going on. There's a lot of chaos, a lot of stuff that sort of feels very split. I'm sort of getting like two energies, this whole thing about what he's actually feeling maybe in some way, and about you. And it's like you want to have this, be seduced and have the desires and be liberated, you know, have the freedom to, but it's sort of at the same time, it's, you've got to have a, yes, there's a lot of confusion. Okay, not sure what's going on. Okay, it's like there's a lot of energy. So you've just got to take a deep breath, and you've got to find a way to liberate yourself. Okay, this one here seems really, really important, is to liberate. This commitment within the relationship, I feel like, is a relationship within yourself. Like there's a sense of taking a step back, take a breath, and allow yourself this ability to feel freedom, feel liberated, feel like you have the ability to love who you are, to do what you want, to just have, I just feel like there's a sense of being very secure in yourself. Okay, I think that's all. I'm just getting this confusion, a lot of stuff going on. So I think it's about taking a breath. I think there's a lot of healing needing to be done. There's a lot of self-healing as well, not just on his part, but in your own. So yeah, I feel like there's a lot going on, and it's just not really clear cut. It's not a clear cut situation. Okay, I think there's a lot going on below the surface. Okay, Kanshka. Right, so let's have a look at Kanshka. Jakarta. Hello, do spirits think I should give up on wanting to be with my crush? Okay, so again, I'm just going to get this whole sense of working with the romantic. Right, does that clear the deck? Is that the last one? Yes, it feels like that's the last one. Hope that's okay for my daughter. Don't print out any more. Don't reset. No, it's finished. Whew, my daughter's assignment's done. Okay, Jakarta. Do spirits think I should give up wanting to be with my crush? Okay, Jakarta. Let's have a look. Jakarta. No, just type up your question and I'll just go through it as I go. Yep, you've written up your question. That's fine. I've got it there, so that's cool. Okay, let's have a look, Jakarta. I'm pretty much going in list order anyway, so it's just I just go through and just check it. Okay, Jakarta. What do you need to know regards your crush? Okay, pull the cards out. Yeah, chat order, that's right. Okay, what have I got? Jakarta, let's have a look. Here I've got 6 of Swords. Let's have a look at the patterns of these cards is what I want to do. There's definitely some battles and conflicts and things. It's like you desire to, this is what you want to move into. It's like you want a relationship on some level that's going to be in harmony, a relationship that's in harmony. Perception is to have a relationship in harmony. The plan, the idea, everything is to have that relationship in harmony. But there does seem to be some battles and conflicts. And here we've got this sense of feeling defeated, feeling like there's a no-win situation going on. And here I've got the sense of a slow journey ahead. As you're blending a little bit of this and a little bit of that to create something new. So I think something new may be coming in for you. It's okay. It's about finding a sense of balance. What are your priorities? What are you juggling? Feels like you're juggling a lot too with what's going on. Yeah, this guy here in the background. It's like you're watching on the outside of the situation. You're not really sort of seeing. We've got the Tower here, so it does feel like your life sort of shook upside down. Feels like you've got to have, it's a test of your faith in a way. I'm getting here. It's not about trying to date somebody else. It's it's about yeah, I feel like she isn't interested in me. Okay, so it definitely feels as though maybe you need to make a different decision. It's not about trying to date somebody else. It's just about living your life. Definitely feel it's about living your life. Okay, this one here is the King of Swords here. So to me, it is about being find a solution that works for you. It's being analyzing the whole situation as well. So let's have a look. If we look at you know, okay, it's about mourning the situation. Okay, it's like, what are you afraid of? It's those things that I want to say, submission. Don't submit to anyone else. It's more like really being to yourself, surrendering to yourself, allowing the changes to come through. Embrace the change. Actually, embrace the change that's going on. Don't know which way it reads for you, so I'm just trying to work here. Embrace the change, you know. And I feel like there's this sense of mourn and fear, and conciliate is more about like submitting, about sort of, you know, what are you doing to the situation is what seems to be here, is trying to find some even scales, trying to find a sense of balance within the whole situation as well. So just getting a lot of, yeah, it's not just about dating someone else, it's really about living your life so that you're happy. Can't get you out of my mind. Okay, that comes up. So you obviously are thinking quite strongly about the person. Okay, so it's like you need to balance out all your chakras. Hi, Marsha. Oh, you got New Zealand pin. Oh, nice. Cheers. Cheers, cheers. How was your teaching, Marsha? So definitely feel as though sending some love to all your chakras. So you do need to, yeah, she's on your mind 24/7. Okay, so you do need to heal or balance your chakras. So you might need to work with some chakra meditations or some crystals or something that's going to allow you to feel like you are sort of feeling a bit more balanced. So this is going to be a healing process for you, Jakari first, Jakarita. Let's focus on you healing first before you start dating anyone else. Basically what the cards are saying, it's very much about you looking after your own self before you start healing, before you start dating other people. So it's very much about focusing on you. That seems to be the focus. Ooh, trick or treat concept yogi way. Sounds interesting, Marsha. That sounds really interesting. Love to hear more about that process. Okay, so I start filling up. I start pulling out all my cards, especially when I got my 4 new parcels today. I suppose you want to see what I got, Marsha. Yep, it's all right. I know. I'll go through it and sort it out. Don't worry. Everybody will get their reading. Don't worry. I'm just going to show. These are the new decks I got today for those that are wanting to know. The After Tarot, Cards of Time, inspired by Frida, and Let Go. For those that want to know. So just to show you. So let me just go through and have a look at the next questions. Right. So, Jakari, yep, that's true. What are my crush's true feelings for you? Just type in your question and I'll come back to you. I thought you'd be pleased to see what decks I got. Okay, Shrishti, you're talking about your crush, right? true feelings towards you. Trishti, let's have a look. True feelings. Let's have a look. True feeling. Okay, the cards we've got here is Wheel of Fortune. Okay, and Seven of Swords. Okay, so here straight away I get the sense of feeling like going around and around in circles, so it does feel a bit chaotic, maybe feeling a bit disempowered. Your crush may be feeling a bit disempowered. That's me being clumsy, ignore those. Said not that one, what's that? Judgment. Okay, if you're talking about how your love, how your crush is. Oh, wow. Yeah, just type in your question and I'll flick back to you when it's done. So your crush's true feelings. Okay, Shrishti, your what am I getting here? Eight of Wands. It feels very intense. Feels like there's an intensity to the whole situation. Okay, so it does feel as though it's very chaotic. It does feel very, very much like going around and around in circles. Does feel very, because you've got the Eight of Wands in the reading as well, it does get this intensity going on. It does feel and there's a sense of being disempowered or disconnected in some way with the Seven of Swords. And here you've got the Judgment. So I feel like you're like their sense of feeling very vulnerable to the situation. They may be feeling very naked, if you like. I feel like it's a sense of, I know this normally talks about resurrection and all that sort of stuff, but I'm getting a sense of when I'm talking about judgment, I feel like there's a sense of feeling very naked in the situation, like very bare. It's like they're bearing their soul in some way, and that's why I think feels things very intense. And here you've got the Emperor here, and the Emperor to me is a sense of being in charge or being a provider. Maybe, you know, being able to be in control. So at the moment, they're feeling very out of control, and there's this need to feel in control of the relationship. So I think, Shrishti, it does feel very like everything's very chaotic in the relationship, that it does feel very intense. It does feel a little bit disempowering in some way. So I'm getting a sense of being disempowered. I don't know whether it's for them or for you, but it's definitely a very disempowering, disconnected energy. And they want to be in control, but they're not. See, here we got Set with Chaos. It comes out again, chaos. It just feels, everything feels very chaotic. Doesn't feel very calm or relaxed. Doesn't feel a very relaxing energy. Relationship to way. So it's about trying to find a sense of organization in the whole process. Trying to organize their thoughts, organize their feelings. Yeah, very confused, a lot of stuff going on. So I think for you, I'm saying, you know, what do you need to do? Okay, let's have a look at this. Let me do Silver Witchcraft. Oh, actually, no, stop, get told. Gilded Tarot. Okay, let's do the Gilded Tarot. What do you need to do in this situation? Well, what do you need to do in this situation? Queen of Swords. Look at the facts. Acknowledge the facts. Nurture the facts of the situation. You actually need to look at the facts and nurture them. Okay, and you need to nurture your thoughts. Here you've got the Nine of Swords and this whole thing of you're stressing and worrying. So you need to give that stress and worry to the universe. You need to take a step back from the situation. Okay, so what do you need to do in regards to the situation that's going on? I'm getting very much about you needing to take a breath. Okay, take a step back, give them some space. Look at the facts of what's actually going on. Whew. Definitely allow things to be, you know, find your own happiness, your own joy. Break free from the addictions or the habits or repeated patterns, and allow yourself to begin anew. I just got begin anew adventure, new start. Okay, so I'm getting very much Trishti, it's like very much about you being able to take a step back, take a breath, find your own happiness, allowing yourself to break free from those things that are chaining you to the situation, and start afresh, start new adventures, have some happiness, some laughter. You know, I think that's really important for you. So there you go. So I think that's really important as well. Don't forget, if someone wants a really in-depth reading, there is the donations, the links down below to the blog, to the page as well. Right, so Shrishti, right, Shrishti did there, right, Mansi. Okay, will my crush marry me in the future? Okay, well, it's a bit of a yes and no question. So you're talking about marriage. Okay, so you're talking about marriage. Just trying to think. Mansi. Okay, I'm just going to have to go the Smith weight, which I'm surprised about, which I don't. Okay. Ooh. Marriage. Oh, it does talk about romance. You've got the Knight of Cups bringing in some news, and is it the news that you really want? Let's flick through. Woo! Things coming into fruition. Fertility, it does have that sense of things coming into. So yeah, I totally didn't know that was going to come through. So yeah, quite clearly I feel like there could be a yes in the situation. Oops, I didn't mean to do that. That was just me being clumsy. Okay. Stop pulling the cards out of my hands. Okay, so we've got the Lovers coming in. So it definitely feels like, yes, there could be a wedding of some sort. Now, it does talk about coming into unconditional, having the love unconditional. Just feel like this is very much about giving unconditionally, receiving unconditionally, having that harmony in the relationship is going to be important. Now, there are going to be battles. There are going to be some challenges within the relationship. That's part of the process, but overall, it does feel very successful. Wow, it was not what I was expecting. You know, you just don't know, do you, what's going to come out in a reading. So very much about reading the cards, which is important. So it does feel as though, yes, there is a possibility of marriage in some way. Definitely feels like there's a commitment in some way. There are going to be some battles, but overall it does feel very successful. Okay, so let's have a look and see what I just want to Santa Muerte. I'm just going to do the Santa Muerte Oracle because it's here. Well, yeah. Let's have a look. 14. Let's have a look. No idea. So let's have a look. 14 is Cultuiteleku, goddess of all the waters, lakes, seas, and sailors, as well as the goddess of beauty and fertility. Wow, is that confirmation or what? She reminds us of how development and progress can only be possible if we view life as benevolent river, a moving event, and not as something static. The flow, if understood and allowed to run, allows to bring beauty or instead of lightning and storms. Okay. Do not fight against the flow you're in. A river cannot be tamed with force. You must surrender to its current and use its strength as if it were your own. Wow, I don't think you can get much clearer in that message, that's for sure. See, it's really important for us as readers just to get out of our own ego or our own thoughts, our own beliefs, or whatever we think. And the cards can reveal a message, and I think that's really important for us to remember when we're reading for other people. It's just a reminder to me as well. So Nancy, yes, definitely feels like there could be a possibility of a marriage in some way. There will be some battles, but you will, and how you deal with it is really important. Okay, so I'm just making sure I've done everyone Nancy's reading. Right, who's next after Nancy? Shinichi Kudo. Oh, thanks for liking and subscribing and that's great. So I'm just checking here. Trick was for rather tricky, challenging poses, and treats were I see. Trick with some of those challenges. Yeah. Sorry, Marsha, I hadn't gone back and read your message. So I'm just seeing what who's in. Yes, Jenna, you are a moderator, so you can help. So I'm just going to do questions by question. It's just, I will do everyone's reading. Don't worry, no one's going to miss out. So if I don't do them in order, don't panic. I will go through and check. So will I be offered the women's rights reporter role? Oh, this one's going to be different. Okay, I feel like this is going to be a very womany, very sort of, let's have a look. Okay, just give me a second. Let's do the Dark Goddess. I forgot I had that deck for a minute. And I'm going to do, I think I'm actually going to do, where are you? Songs of My Heart. Right, Aeon, new decade. Right, women's rights reporter role. Women's rights reporter role. Interesting. Women's rights reporter role. Okay, women's rights reporter role. Let's have a look. Women's rights reporter role. Oh, about opening up. Full new beginnings. Let's have a look at what else we get. Ten of Air. Something finishes. So it does definitely feels like something ends to create that opportunity. It's like it's an opportunity. So it's new beginnings and opportunity seems to be quite strong there. Here we've got the transformation, La Santa Muerte, with transformation and changes that are going on. So we've got this new beginnings, and we've got this things of something ending, which produces the. So it's sort of looking at the deck, even though the cards may not come out in complete order, just sort of feeling like, ooh, this is interesting. They call it corruption. I haven't even looked at that. 15. Okay, they call it addictions and repeated patterns and habits and things like that. Something keeping you chained. Self-doubt just came through the words. Okay, I just got self-doubt. Okay, you're a journalist. Okay, so it does feel it. It's about being aware of your self-doubt. Okay, I think your self-doubt is going to play a big part in this. Oh, jeepers, it jumped. What was that? Does talk about the possibility of the success or victory or triumph comes from your focus in the direction you actually want to move in. Okay, does feel like there's opportunities coming. It does come through with transformations, does have a sense of opening. I'm just getting Sheila and a gig coming through really strong here, and that whole thing about opening up. Open yourself up to the possibilities that you can achieve your results, what you want. You can have the opportunities. It's all about, you can have the success and the victory, the success in the situation, but it all comes down to your self-doubt. That's what's going to make a difference. Okay, what are you holding on to? What self-doubt are you actually holding on to in the situation? That's going to be the big deal, I feel, for you. Okay, so let's have a look at the Songs of My Heart by Hand Me That Pencil by Justine. Can't wait for her new deck to come out. It's going to be exciting. It'll be so cool to read. Okay, so let's have a look and see what else comes through. We've got I Honor My Body. Okay, the Manuka flower entrusts me to care for myself. I live and believe in the reminder of self-care. So I think that's where the doubt sort of comes into play. Here you're working through any conflict. So I am tolerant of others' beliefs and their right to express views different to my own opinion. But I think it's also about your conflict within yourself. I think that's your own opinion, your own thoughts about yourself. Yeah, the Dark Goddess is a beautiful tarot deck, Marsha, to work with. That sort of made me jump. I jumped. No, your reading hasn't been missed yet, Jenna. I'm coming to you. Don't worry. It will be here. Okay, I shine my light to empower others, like Tekapo's Church of the Good Shepherd. But I feel it's also like encouraging yourself as well. I feel like you're split in two, Aeon. The doubt might be, but I also feel like you're splitting yourself in two. You've got this conversation going on in your head, Aeon. You've got this conversation going on in your head. My bravery is constant. There is no challenge that will defeat me. I am resolute in facing difficult tasks, and I am limitless. Like a gentle cloak, there is intelligence, creativity, and unfathomable potential within me. So it really is about believing in yourself. I feel like you're in this split mind within yourself. Okay, so you're coming together. So hopefully that gives you some clarity within the whole situation. Interesting. I love that message. Okay, Jenna, let me check where we are. No, I haven't missed you. You're now. Okay, Jenna, you're next. Can I have some channeled? Oh, you're looking at Caleb. Okay, so let's have a look. Jenna, you're now. You're looking at Caleb's message. Okay, so you're thinking about Caleb. He's a Libra, I'm a Virgo. Okay, is Caleb the one you're in relationship with or wanting to be, or why do I always get a deck of heroes? Okay. Whew. Yep, you're totally... Okay, Jenna, let's have a look at Caleb. Okay, I did not expect that fly out. You just broke up? Okay. Interesting, because I just got the 5 of Wands. You just talked about breakup. You got the 5 of Wands. Okay, and it's in regards to the past, and it's about you walking ahead. And so when you've got the 8 of Cups here, that tells me you're going to be walking into something. I know it's unknown, but it's going to be better for you. Okay, so you're walking into something better. Whoa, okay. Here you got the Page of Pentacles, which asks you a little bit about learning. So I'm just getting very much, what are you learning from the situation? What have you learnt from the situation? Ooh. Okay, new beginnings. You've got the Fool card come up. Oh, man, someone's pulling the cards out. Okay, we've got the King of Wands. Here I've got this energy coming in that's full of fun and full of passion in a way, but he just gives you a new venture, a new possibility in some way. It's like there's this adventure waiting for you, this venture, this enterprise coming in some way. You got the Four of Swords, so it does talk about taking some time out for yourself. Normally this is a sort of a solitude card, but of course this is a two people together in bed. So I'm wondering, am I reading that as two people actually coming together for a moment? You got Five of Swords here. So are you in the win-win situation, or are you feeling defeated at this time? You have to choose in how you choose to react. He's focusing on himself. Okay. Okay, here we've got the Moon card. So we're talking into facing the unknown, really walking ahead and facing the unknown. I just feel like again, I get that whole sense of walking into something unknown but better for you. You think you're twin flames. Now, twin flames are not always good for you. Okay, twin flames are not always good for you in the moment. Oh, night, Aeon. Take care. Thanks for being with us. Okay, Jenna, I have a real thing with twin flames. There's a real misunderstanding in regards to twin flames. Okay, twin flames can be two people of the same thing. Okay, it can be a brother and sister relationship too. I have a twin flame, but we are brother and sister. We are not, you know, we're exactly the same basically. There's that energy of us being exactly alike, and we are not yeah, sometimes our twin flames are not good for us in this life. Okay, we might have to wait until the next life before we actually deal with it. Okay, twin flames are not always in a romantic. Twin flames are not always romantic. Twin flames can be brother and sisterly energy, can be people of the same sex, can be like sisterhood or brotherhood in some way. Doesn't necessarily mean that you are good in a relationship. Now, my twin flame is like this, okay? But we are not, our auras merge. And people get confused in whether it's a romantic relationship or a friendship, or not friendship, but more of a connection that's so strong, but it wasn't a sexual relationship in any way. It wasn't intimate in any way. It was very brother and sisterly. It was just that connection was so close. We were like twins, you know, like birth twins. That's what that's what a twin flame to me is a lot like. Is sometimes a lot like a birth twin, someone that you get on really super well with, but you wouldn't have a sexual relationship with them. Not always. So people have to be very careful with that concept. Okay, it's not that you are twin flames. No, I'm not talking brother and sister as in now. I'm talking as in past life connections, brother and sister relationship. And even they can get confusing. People think they're a twin flame. They're not. They're a soulmate. Completely different energy, a completely different concept. People get very confused about the twin flame and the soulmates. So it's just a very, people get very confused. A twin flame is someone who's very alike, is very similar, who's a twin, and a twin is like a brother and sister, even though you may not physically be brother and sister, but you have that sort of relationship. And that's where people get confused. But if it's a soulmate, which you may be, so let me just grab my pendulum and let me check. Can't see with these. Look at that, hiding behind there. Okay, let me check, because I'm getting more of a soulmate. Yeah, even though you might be alike, you can still be soulmates. Okay, what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to go. I should have grabbed 2 crystals while I was at it. Okay, go. Okay. Okay, you're alike, so it can be soulmates. Okay, soulmates are people who are alike, but they're more in a romantic relation. Can be more in a romantic relationship, bit more, and a bit more connected in that way. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a look. Here I've got soulmate, and here I've got twin flame. Okay. Soulmate or twin flame. Let's just connect. And then point me in the right direction, please. Okay, yeah, definitely soulmates. I would not call him a twin flame. Okay, I would not call it a twin flame at all. It's definitely a soulmate, someone you are very connected with, very, very intense. It can be like you lose yourselves in each other in many ways. A soulmate can work in that way. Okay, yeah, cool. People get very confused about twin flames and soulmates, and there is a lot of confusion about some of the readings that are coming through. And so I just this is 20 years of working with it. So yeah, I would call you more of soulmates energy. Okay, so I'm just going to sort of clear away any negative energy and just to produce positive light. So let's just clear away first. Let's clear away all that negative energy. Yeah, so I'm just clearing away all the negative energy first. And let's just provide some healing in the situation. Let's provide some healing. Hi, Tiffany. Thanks for being with us. I'm just getting some clearing, and let's provide some healing for the situation. Whew. Okay, so that's clear. Okay, so now we're going to be able to be a bit more focused. So you want to know, what do you mean by messages? So what do you need to know? Let's have a look. Let's do the Gilded Tarot. Okay, we've looked at this, and we've looked at where you're at in the relationship, right? Which is what I was getting, like all that thing. So what do you need to know? What does Jenna need to know regarding your connection? Okay, so what lies ahead for you guys? Thanks, Marsha. Okay, what lies ahead for you? Let's have a look here. What lies ahead? Okay, we've got this thing about going around and round in circles. So some major decisions do need to be made. Okay, there are some major decisions that need to do. It's very important that you've got 7 of Swords here. So it is about being empowered on your journey. Okay, it's like taking back what's been taken from you. It's like you have this perception or this thing. Hi, Shada. Thank you. Thanks for those that have liked and subscribed. Don't forget, if you want to make a donation, there's my PayPal there, or the links down below as well. You're going around in circles for 3 hours. Okay, that's what's happening. Okay, so it's like you need to be empowered. You need to take back what was being taken from you. Here we have the Lovers. Again, we've got choices yet to be made in the relationship. Okay, it's like you've got to make a clear choice about what lies ahead. Here you've got the Eight of Cups. Again, walking into something different. Okay, a lot of these cards are repeating. Okay, and we've got the King of Pentacles. Again, we've got the sense of an opportunity coming your way. Okay, so let's have a look at what we've got. So you've got Eight of Cups again. Eight of Cups has repeated itself. So it's interesting when that card comes through a couple of times. You've got Page of Pentacles, and here you've got the King of Pentacles. So again, you've got what lessons have you learned from the situation. Now you've got this looking at opportunities that are coming your way. Are you ready for any opportunity that does come your way? So it's interesting. So what lies ahead for you at the moment is some decisions need to be made. You need to become empowered. There are some major choices to be made in the relationship. It could be about walking away into something better, walking in towards something better in some way, and it does give you an opportunity. No, great. Thanks, Tiffany, for putting in your question. That's cool. I'll okay, Jenna. So I just feel like this. Just take a moment, take a breath. Okay, let's do that. Inspired by Frida. I don't know why. You can hear the party next door. I don't know if anyone can hear, but let's have a look at the messages from Frida. Let's have a look. Whoa, this just flew out. Continue to make love real through all you create. You have to make love real through all you create. You have the Midas touch. That's interesting. And yet you dwell in your mind day and night. Shape it with purity, love, and gratitude. Wow. Okay, so it does feel like things will work out in a positive way, but go to the depths of your heart and speak with who you are and know yourself intimately. So again, I get that sense of being empowered. And what it's about making, I want to say this, making love to yourself. You're always overthinking things. So yeah, take a deep breath. I think there's a lot about, I think you need to come back and have a re-listen to the reading. That's the imagery of it. I just want to see if there's anything of interest on the other side. I just want to see if I look at this imagery, what do I actually, oh, I get it. This about straight away, the bird stood out here, and it was about flying free. Okay, I get definitely about you flying free here. And this looks like a flower, so you're flowering into new possibilities. And like, are you looking ahead or to the past? You're moving in a, you know, are you moving in the direction that you want to go in? If I'm just reading the imagery here. So there, I hope that sort of gives you a bit of a insight into the situation. Okay, so, oh my God, you've got fireworks coming from someone's party now. Whew. I don't know if you can hear the fireworks. Yes, it's Tiffany. Okay, so let's have a look and see what, you just type in your question and I'll just get through it. Okay, so Jenna, I did your question, right? So that's done. Okay, and I did bit of information there. Shader, hello, did you? Yep. Tiffany, you liked and subscribed. Thank you for liking and subscribing. Shader, can I be added to the list? Yep, I know you're an old subscriber. I know that, Shader. That's cool. Just need a question. So just making sure you've typed in your question, and I can sort of, oh my God, the party next door. Thanks, Gabriella. Thank you for subscribing. Appreciate that. Well, to be honest, even though it's Halloween here, because it's the 31st of October, 5 minutes past 9. 5 minutes past 9 here. Some people are partying, but for us, we're actually moving into spring. Oh, what deck I was using? Okay, I used that one is called Deck of Heroes, Marsha. Let me this one, Deck of Heroes. Oh, jeepers, I just dropped a deck on the floor. Oh. Or the Gilded Tarot Royale. That's the Deck of Heroes. And then you've got the Gilded Tarot Royale Cheeros deck. And then the Frida Inspirational one. The Inspired by Frida. New York and Tiffany. Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Sorry. Oh, Jenna. Okay, so I'm just waiting for Tiffany. Have I got Tiffany's question? Or have I missed it? Let me just go through. Oh, Tiffany, what's coming towards me in life? Okay, what's coming towards you in life? Tiffany? Okay, what's coming towards you in life? Let's do. Okay, let's coming towards you in life. Okay, so let me just remove those. Don't want to do those decks. Right, what's coming towards you? Got told to put that down 1 minute. This is what happens. Spirit goes, you want. Yes. Okay. Roxana Paul's Maori Tattoo Tarot. What's coming towards you in life, Tiffany? Okay, so let's have a look. What's coming towards you in life? Whew. What's coming towards you in life? Okay. What's coming towards you? Okay. Whew. Hi, Chubby Donut. Thanks for coming in. Don't forget, if you guys want a reading that's more in depth, the links are down below as well. Okay, what's coming towards you? Here we have 10 of Gourds. It's telling me that there's a sense of unity, a wholeness, family seems really important, a lot of family support in some way. Here we have a sense of empowerment, or like something's been taken, you feel like something's been taken away from you. Here you've got victory and success. So I'm feeling very positive about it. You might have life's ups and downs. Does have a sense of news coming. So something may come and it may sort of throw you for a minute, but it may be good overall. There's definitely a breakthrough in some way. And here you've got this Warrior of Wands. So to me, that's about hesitation, like you're looking backwards and you're trying to decide whether to move ahead. You have that motivation to move ahead. You want to move ahead. You've got that passion, but you're not quite sure. There seems to be a sense of hesitation in some way. So overall, it feels really good. Like it feels really positive about what's lying ahead for you. Okay, it feels like you're lying, what lies ahead for you is really positive, really focused, and really cool. But you may have something that throws you just for a second and allows you to actually, actually feel like, So here you've got the wheel of fortune, or the wheel, whatever you like to call it. It does talk about life's ups and downs. Okay, there is life's ups and downs. It is about your destiny and fate in this way. I'm feeling like, you know, you can choose to take action or to not take action. You know, do you believe that things come without any effort, or do you know or do you expect effort to take place for things to arrive? Seems to be that thing. There is that 5 of Wands, so it does feel like there's a bit of a battle, conflicts coming through. And you have this 9 of Swords, so I feel like there might be some stress or some worry coming in as well, and part of the picture in what's happening. But you've got to look at the overall picture, and the overall picture is that it's going to be a-okay, even though there are going to be some challenges. Okay, there are going to be some challenges. So let's have a look at the songs of my heart. Okay, songs of my heart. Let's see. Songs of my heart. Okay. Adapt and thrive. Okay, this is about adapting and thriving. Emerald lakes shine on top of the barren Tongarua crossing, and I too overcome any adversity. So you're able to overcome any challenge. Okay, it is saying that yes, there will be some challenges, but you will be a-okay. Okay, they're quite clear about that and about working with that. And I just got told that there's an archetype that you need to work with. So let's get Mama Young's Oracle. Told you these things happen. I think I need about 10 tables. I need a bigger table, or a table beside me. Okay, so let's have a look and see what archetype is coming out. There we go. Whew, it's a bit like tech. Ah, the knowledge, using your intuition. Okay, this is definitely about the seer, and this one here is about the tech. It does look about techie. It does talking about working with computers, or, you know, being, I want to say, let's have a look. It's definitely about the working with the seeker, the seer. Let's have a look and see if I can get a bit more information about the archetype. Okay, so let's have a look at the archetype of this one here. No, not that one. I just like to sort of, sometimes these just give you a little bit more. The seer, I did that, didn't I? Yeah. Right. And the other one is, I'm trying to see what Justine calls her. So let me just have a look. Sorry, guys. Just trying to find what Justine calls the the creator. That's what it is. I couldn't remember what Justine called her. The creator. So are you the seeker or are you the creator? Is the crone. Okay, so what's coming towards you in life, and it's all about dealing with the life's ups and downs. So are you the creator or are you the seeker? You know, do you seek or do you take action? Oh, when I said laptop, I thought of school. Well, that's what stood out to me. It seemed really important. Like, it did talk about, like, so I don't know what you're doing at school, or what are you learning or developing within yourself. So that's definitely quite strong. So interesting. Oh, I must bring that. I don't really want the street to see me. Let's just pull down my curtain now that it's got dark. Don't really need that for the world to see. Okay, so that's an interesting thing. So are you the seeker or the creator is what it boils down to. Interesting archetypes from Justine's deck. Can't wait for her new one. exciting. Sorry, I go on about Justine. She's a New Zealand artist and she just does some amazing decks. Right, so now that we've looked at this one, let's have a look, put that away. It does feel like I sort of start to get a bit of a okay, so that's your Tiffany. So who was next after Tiffany? Was Shader, wasn't it? So Shader. Oh, okay. That's maybe what the, so it's maybe deciding on what you're doing for a course. Interesting. Okay. Shader. So I'm just looking for Shader and then Gabriella. So Shader, I just want to know if Shader's done a question or not. So I'm just waiting for Shader's question. Oh, Aeon, that's the thing with cards. They're going to give you so much more than just a yes or no. I think you have to go back and re-listen to the question, re-listen to the reading. Oh, beauty schools is creative. Okay. It's interesting. You'd like to receive any messages that come through the cards. Okay, let's do the silver witchcraft tarot. Shader. Receive any messages. Okay, what does Shader need to know at this time? What's going to be important for Shader at this time? If I've done a reading for you, just come back and listen to it again because the message will be in there. The answer will be in there. Just remember the cards always give us more than a yes and no answer. It's not very good to do a yes and no question. The cards will always give you a little bit more than what is expected. So what is lying ahead for you? What message is coming through with the cards? And we got this thing of, okay, here I've got this King of Swords coming in. So this is this energy that talks about kindness and a sense of being able to, I'm just getting the sense of sort of caring and kind, sort of maybe this could be in relation to a job situation. There is an ending. Okay, it does feel like something is final. And whether that King of Chalice was somebody that wasn't showing their feelings or was someone who was a carer in some way, maybe somebody dealing with caring. But I do get a sense of something ending, very much so. Okay, there does speak about being with those of like mind. Could be really, really important. Breaking away from the chains. It does feel like a sense of removing any addictions or habits or something like that. Looking at you're in a no-win situation. Are you feeling defeated or have you defeated something else? There is definitely a shift, a moving on into something different. Okay, it does talk about lessons being learned. So I don't know whether you've been going through. No, I don't do super chats. I do the PayPal through I do PayPal, but not super chats. I'll talk to you later, Marsha. I don't do super chat. I don't have super chat on my I don't think I've got super chat. I just go through, they just go through PayPal, the link's down below, or the link, or you just go into PayPal and then the PayPal address is there. I do donations, yeah. if someone likes the reading, or they're happy, or they want something a bit more in depth. Page of Pentacles. Okay, so what did I talk about? Lessons learning, lessons. 10 of Wands, feeling weighed down by the situation, and yet you've got the sun shining in the whole situation. So you've been feeling alone even when you're with friends and family, and you're starting a job soon, so you're trying to do things on your own. So you feel like you just need to get some support in some way. Let's have a look at the Samhain Oracle. Let's see if they can... Whew. What shade I need to know for a cell? Mischief. Why am I getting sort of talking about having some mischief here? Communication's going to be really important as well. Seems to be coming up. And here I got this pumpkin spirit. Uncaging the spirit within thou the fertile power you hold. To taste your buttery velvet upon tongue is a gift I shall cherish. So let's have a look and see what the voice... I'm definitely getting about communications, definitely about saying what you need to say, taking care of your needs. It's about having some fun, or someone is having some fun. Someone's being a bit mischievous, a bit naughty in the situation. Divination. So it is about being in the cards. It is about divining, and I think it's about trusting your own intuition as well. Maybe doing a card spread for yourself. So let's have a look and see what pumpkin is, because that's just got me curious. So what number is that? Pumpkin is 30. Okay, pumpkin, let's have a look. Protection, fertility, and prosperity. So I feel like it's definitely bringing something into fruition, but it's also about knowing you're protected. Okay, so who's being naughty, or who's not being that kind? So you're needing to express yourself in some way. It's like you need to stay protected. And it's a sense of, oh, okay, straight away I just got like connecting to your deity or your angels or something like that. You're trying to do things, okay. So it's like you need to ask for some help. So I just feel like something's not being, for yourself, or someone's being a bit mean or a bit nasty in some way. And so you need to express yourself and know that you're actually protected. So I think it's about this one here, the divination one, is I feel like you're asking for help here. It's very important for you. So anyway, try that and see how that goes in your way. That seems quite important. So see how you go in regards to that there. So Shader, I hope that helps. Now, let's have a look. Shader, so who was next? Gabriella? So I'm just seeing if Gabriella's message is there. Gabriella. So Gabriella. Sometimes when I do a message for you, it can be a little confusing online. Okay, so what I want you to do is, if I've done a message for you, come back tomorrow after a good night's sleep, or you've had a time to come back and have a re-listen to the video. Have a re-listen, take time, and go back and have a look at when your message was. And it does feel like you just need to take a moment to take a breath and just absorb the reading, because sometimes at first thought you can get what we call like a blank moment where nothing sort of makes sense, but when you come back to it after a deep breath, it starts to feel a bit clearer. Okay, Gabriella, how does Jenny feel towards me dating her son Ricardo? Okay, so now I'm just going to get into the after, the before tarot. Okay, the before tarot, and I'm going to use this one, the Waitsmith as well. So how does Ginny feel towards me dating her son, Ricardo? Okay. Well, okay. So let's just have a look at this. Okay, we've got this whole, let's just have a look for a second. Just take a deep breath. I haven't quite finished yet. To get the full picture, I want to work with the Waitsmith as well. Oops. Whoa. Okay, this is interesting. Okay, so let's have a look. There's a reason why I'm doing it like this. Just give me a second. Okay, this one here. Don't want those. It's just that one. Okay, so let's have a look. One last card. This one's here sticking up. Queen of Pentacles. Okay, so we're looking at the relation. How does Jenny feel towards you dating her son? Okay, this is talking that you've got the 10 of Cups here. Now, 10 of Cups is very much about a unity. And here you've got the 8 of Cups. Now, before he actually walks away, so before you actually walk away, it's about nourishing oneself. So I feel like there's a sense of nourishing the relationship in some way. Here you've got the sense of focusing too much on what's broken instead of focusing on what's right. Okay, and here you have the 6 of, the 4 of Pentacles. So the 4 of Pentacles is a sense of, you know, it's like people are giving something to you. So what are you putting aside for another time? So just keep that in mind. So we're looking ahead at nourishing the soul in some way to bring in a sense of unity. It's like nourishment in some way. And here you've got the sense of being offered something, but are you too busy focusing on the negative to think about the positive? So maybe Jenny's too busy focusing on what she's lost instead of what she's gained, and feels like, you know, instead of looking at what she's been offered in some way. So here you got the King of Wands, which is a sense definitely about a sense of an enterprise, but I get a sense of, oh, I just got this anger. I got this very sort of fiery energy. So I don't know if there's a very fiery energy about the whole situation, but it's like needing to look beyond the illusion. So maybe something anger, maybe something's triggered in some way, and she's not looking below the surface in some way. Here you've got this sense of before you come together. So you haven't quite come. It's like maybe a sense of not quite, and this nurturing of the energy, nurturing of maybe someone less fortunate. So overall, I'm just getting a sense of a little bit of confusion going on there, like her perceptions are not reality. Okay, Gabriella, I don't know if that makes sense, but I just feel like her perceptions is not really the reality of the situation. She has not quite looked below the surface. She's too busy focusing on what she's lost instead of what she's gained. So maybe that's what you're picking up on, Gabriella. So maybe you're picking up on that energy. Okay. So let's have a look at am I saying let go? No, I just got told flowers of languages of flowers. I don't know what that is. So let's have a look at the languages of flowers. Where are you? Here it is. I'm focusing on those cards, so I can just put them back in the bag for now. Languages of flowers. So, Jenny, does that feel like what's going on for you at this time? Okay, give us a message. Give us a story with the cards. Okay, we've got sunflower here, which does talk about assertiveness. Rise up and stand stronger and true. Okay, that's an interesting one. Know that you're protective. Conserve what you have and save a little. Be calm. Okay, and calm will come. And the sense of fortitude. Be brave and dig deep. So there is a sense of you needing to stand up for yourself. Does that make sense? Ah, okay, that's right. Okay. Her perception of you is not factual. It's just her worrying about her little boy. Okay, so it's like you guys need to stand up for yourself in some way, but stay calm. Don't get wound up about it. Allow yourself a little bit of inner peace, if you like. You do have to sort of stand up, but know that you're protected in what's important. So it's just about doing what's right for you. Stay strong. Okay, I'm getting a sense of staying strong together is really important. Okay, so hopefully that'll give you some insight into into what you need to do to yeah, when you look at what is the relation, you know, what does she see about you? I just feel like she doesn't really see the reality of the situation. It is only her perception. Okay, it is her individual perception. Okay, and it's not always the truth of it. Okay, so I think I get a feeling of you needing to sort of stand up for yourself is going to be really important. Hopefully that helps. So I'm not sure. God, 2.5 hours. Again, another night, a long night. Okay, so Chubby, did you have a question? I wasn't sure. Okay, Eon, let's have a look. Super chat, I did say about that, didn't I? Okay, will anything big happen in your life soon? Let's look at the Dark Goddess. Sorry, just taking a breath for a second. Just had a deep breathe. Will anything big happen in your life soon? Okay, let's have a look at this. What have I got? 2 cards flew out. 10 of Fire. Does feel like something's weighing you down. And here you got the Wheel of Fortune. So there is about a sense of, I just feel like there's a sense of decisions needing to be made, enabling you to sort of deal with what's allowing you to feel like you're going around and around in circles. I feel like you're finding yourself going around in circles at some stage. So will anything big happen in your life? I just feel like you're going to feel like you're weighed down. Something's weighing you down. Something's going to be heavy. So it is about some big decisions to make to enable you to actually move forward. Here you've got Solarite, Amazon of Water. So there's definitely feels like there's a move. I'm just saying, is this, no, this is definitely about dealing with your emotions. This could be a dealing with you emotionally, allowing you to look at what's hurting you, what's upsetting you in some way. It does feel like you're wounded, easily wounded. You've got 5 of Air here. So are you feeling a little defeated by what's going on? It does feel like enabling you to find a way to be the winner, if you like, to win in the situation, to find yourself feeling like you're a winner. I think that's really important, without hurting others, of course. So here we've got the 8 of water. So again, we've got a lot about walking away from something. Are you walking into something new? Are you able to leave behind where you've been and able to sort of move ahead? And here you've got this liberation. So again, I get that feeling of being your authentic self in a way, awakening within oneself, having a sense of freedom is going to be an important aspect of the journey. Awakening one's own spirituality, blowing your own trumpet is words that sort of come to mind. And it does talk about a new possibility, a new love, whether that's, you know, a new dream. Definitely feels like there's an and a possibility of new emotions coming into play in the situation. So I'm just seeing if there's anything really important that you actually need to know. Okay, so let's look at the Samhain Oracle, and let's see what cards come into play here. Okay, these are fighting for it. It's about connecting to your ancestors. Maybe you're looking through your ancestry and really connecting to that energy is going to be super important for you. Working with potions and spells. So I just feel like there's definitely a lot of manifesting what you want in your journey. Okay, now it's like you're being connected. It's like you maybe you feel like you're being haunted, or you're being touched by spirit in some way. They're just trying to guide you into where you want to be. Don't be, it's not really haunting as such. Straight away with that message, I just got that sense of spirit being behind you, your ancestors pushing you in regards to healing or manifesting what you want in your life. When I'm talking about potions and spells, straight away I'm getting a sense of working through the sense of your own manifestations, manifesting what you want in your journey. Okay, and it's being careful of what's toxic. I've got apples here, and this to me is about rotten apples. It's that this Snow White story. Okay, so this is based on the sort of the Snow White story, and it's very much about what's poison. So just be very careful with, okay, she's got also be very careful about when you're doing your potions and spells, that you're not, or you're trying to manifest what you want, you're aware of that you're not bringing in something that's negative. Okay, that's what that's about as well. So you're connecting to your ancestors, you're connecting to those that have passed. Be careful that you're not connecting to something negative in your journey as well. Could be an important aspect of it. There is a sense of grief. It's like you're dealing with some grief or some sorrow at this time as well. Seems to be really strong. So yeah, that's it there. It's again connecting. See, we've got ancestors, and the last card is elders. So you're definitely about connecting to your those that have passed. So just be careful. You might be dealing with some grief at the moment, some sorrow. So just make sure when you're doing your spell work or you're connecting, that you're not connecting to something that's poison, something that's toxic for you. So just be very aware that you're working in the light. Okay, very important that you're working in that loving energy, that you're only radiating from a place of the heart. Can be really important as well, because if you're radiating from that place of the heart, you know that you're going to be protected. So yeah, that's your message, Chubby Donut. So hopefully that sort of makes sense for you. See, unfortunately, when I do a message for someone, it does sort of, I don't retain it. Okay, so I do have to go back and have a re-listen to the video. Maybe that's why it's really important. If I've done a reading for you, the cards are always going to give us a little bit more than yes and no questions. And so that's quite important to sort of connect on that level. So I'm not quite sure what's happening here. I'm not sure if anybody else wants a reading. because I've been on for over 2.5 hours now, on quite a length of time. Oh, you're welcome, Chubby Donut. You're welcome. It is now 9:30, 9:40. So I've been on for 2 hours and 40 minutes, basically. 2 hours and 39, 2 hours and 40 minutes. So over 2.5 hours. So yeah. So don't forget, if I've done a reading for you, do come back tomorrow and listen to it when it's uploaded and processed and everything like that. After you've had a good night's sleep, come back and have a listen, because something might just hit you with clarity with the situation that's going on for you. You may not get the answer straight away, and that sometimes happens with readings. Doesn't make sense straight away, but when you come back, it does. So it can take a little while to process with what's going on. So, because I don't know what Aeon's, I can't even remember what Aeon's question was. Let me see if I can go through. Let me see. Oh, the journalist. Will I be offered the woman's right reporter role? If yes, will I resume? Oh, I see. There was more to it. It was more about the doubt. So it all comes. So yes, Aeon. If you're still there, Aeon, it is definitely about, it's your thoughts that are going to make a big difference. It's all about the doubt. So if you doubt, then you're going to push that energy away. So it's about knowing that you are the best person for the job, for you to receive that energy. So very, very important that if you want something to come into your life, you do need to know it. So I think that's it for me. I think I'm going to say good night. That's everybody's reading. Thanks for being with HeKate's Crossing, and I will see you again at some stage. Take care and blessed be.